Hi, thanks for joining me. First of all, just want to point out some crazy sync with this video between myself and a friend of mine in the land of Oz, down under. She'll know exactly what I mean. When I show this, which is to do with pink, just like fire. Sorry, this video is going to be about the looking glass. I just wanted to show this bit at the beginning. I didn't realise Pink had done a song to do with that film, which, if anyone's seen it, it is really all about the time aspects of that film. The Sacha Baron Cohen character is like a controller of time, isn't he? Just like fire. We've had the Paradise Lost fires, which, yes, my friend down under will know what I mean. With the synchronicity of this, Pink, Beautiful Trauma tour. Apparently she's like one of the highest grossing earners of the year, female wise. Pink is for 2018. But anyway, yeah, it's just a little bit of synchronicity there with Pink. But it's all about the Alice, but us as well, not just Alice. She's the representation of obviously all of us. I always lose my icon. Where is it? There we go. So there, it's just got 25 possible endings, which I thought was quite funny. 5 times 5 again, showing up on the cover of that one. Yeah, Looking Glass. The movie is all about the time. I've not actually read the novel for many, many years, so I maybe ought to. It just got me thinking about, again, ourselves and the world, what all these stories are really all about, which is a reflection, and I did mean to say that on purpose, reflection of reality, isn't it? That's what the movies are as well. All movies, stories that come from human mind. And that's why, in a way, yeah, truth will always be stranger than fiction, because fiction is limited to what we can create as fiction, what we think is fiction, yeah? The truth isn't limited by that boundary of us, if that makes sense, because we don't know the full truth. It's always going to be stranger than fiction, because we can only create the fiction ourselves. But yeah, I really enjoyed these films personally, the remakes. I thought they were good. But anyway, just looking at this phrase. Okay, so that's the phrase I was just going to look at. That we live in a mirror. As above, so below kind of style. Mirror reflections. And I like to start with this prime cipher, because a lot of the numbers that we do show are linked to the primes of those. So the cipher itself is always an interesting one, because it goes up in obviously the prime orders, or backwards for the reverse. 606 in the normal primes. So obviously you've got your interesting factorizations, of course. 101 as well is a prime itself, it's the 26th. So add that to 101, it's 127, also a prime. 31st, Master of Time category again. I just wanted to show the sum of divisors for 606, because that's December the 24th, isn't it? 7 days always before New Year's Eve, which is tomorrow. 7 being the big important part of our time system with days of the week. December 24th, some of the devices for 606. And that was for We Live in a Mirror 606 in the prime cipher. (606) minus how many days there are in a year, 365. Look what you get, 241. February 14th in reverse. 14th of February, going that way. 2 for 1. 2 for the price of 1. 606 minus the days in a year. That's for us living in a mirror down there, look. Incredible, hey? Valentine's Day backwards. Queen of Hearts through the looking glass. This is what we're talking about. Reverse primes then. 697. Notice how that's the big 22. Master builder number, you're not reducing 22 down. 697. We're just talking about the 7 for days in the week. And master of time, 41. 13th prime. Just want to show that 17 is the 7th prime. 41 is the 13th, we know that. Master of times in the primes. 697 reverse primes. 17 and then 41. Pretty crazy, isn't it? What goes deeper is 17 is the 7th prime. 7 is also a prime. So deeper down the rabbit hole, you've got the 4. Okay? Happy with where we are with 4. Let's go back. That was from 7th. 4. 1, 4. You can have if you want. Or, you know what I'm getting at there, you have it that way. 4, 4, 1. 4, 4, 1 is 1, 4, 4 backwards. Time again. Alice through the looking glass. 1, 4, 4. But 4, so that was from there. Go all the way back to the 4th prime with 7. 41 is the 13th. You're also looking at reverse pi there as well. 3, 1, 4. 6, 9, 7. It's all about the spiral, circle, reverse prime, 6, 9, 7. The mirror through the looking glass is where we go with Alice, because we live in a mirror. 6, 9, 7. Hope that did make sense there with that prime factors. 17 is that 7th. We've done loads of stuff about that. 41 is the 13th. 7th is also the 4th. It ended up with pi backwards. Or as well 4, add into that for the 1, 4, 4 backwards. That's just on the prime cipher. Quickly moving on to the Kabbalahs. You'll notice that mirror there is 55 in this KFW version. You'll also notice that it's 197 for We Live in a Mirror. 197 being the 45th prime, 45th day, we know is Valentine's Day. I've already showed that in this decode already. Queen of Hearts again for Alice through the looking glass, because we live in a mirror. It's 197 Kabbalah, 45th prime, 45th president. See, currently 214, 45th day. 197 plus the 45. Oh yeah, it's the big date, isn't it? It's the 242. The 5 plus 5 days after Valentine's Day. 5 plus 5 days after. Incredible all that is. 197. We live in a mirror, 45th prime. 159 then in the LCH version. 159. That's 3 times 53 in the divisors. 3 is the second prime. 53 is the 16th. So you've got the 2 second prime and the 16th. That was a 216er, 6 times 6 times 6er. And that prime factors, I hope that made sense. 3 is the second prime. 216, yeah. That's the Kabbalahs. That 197 one though is just amazing, isn't it? 197, 45th, links in with Valentine's Day. You add them both together, you get the 5 plus 5 days later. Right, I'll speed it up because the video's gone a bit long. Those two I'm going to come back to in a minute. But obviously the reduced is 9 plus 1 plus 1, 9, 11. Sorry, the 2 is the 1 plus the 1, 9, 11. Which is pretty much what those numbers are there, isn't it? A variation of 9, 11. 19 as well either side on that reflector. That's the 8th prime, so it's like a bit of an 8-8 reflector on the prime of that. But reverse ordinal standing out straight away. Again, the Valentine's connection, but also the Queen's birthday. Queen of Hearts, remember? Queen of Hearts. Valentine's Day, Queen of Hearts. Through the looking glass. There she is, look. Because we live in a mirror. That's the 191 that I'm going to get to in a minute. Yeah, there's the Queen of Hearts. 214 reverse ordinal. We live in a mirror. It's the Queen, and that's the Hearts. Arrow going through it. 97 reverse reduced. Again, he's never too far behind. 5 times 5 again. 25th prime. So that's those. I'm going to now go to the 191 because yeah, I've just showed that that's the 43rd prime. 43, yeah. 191. It's 34 backwards, also Fibonacci. 9th Fibonacci, add to 34, you get 43. So it's a reflector, that mirror again. 34, 43. 43. The 9 is the connection for Fibonacci. That's the mirror. You add it to it, it becomes the mirror of it. We live in the mirror. Ordinal and reduced match in Jewish. Ordinal and reduced match in the Jewish. So everything I've just said there all matches in the Jewish. Okay. Pretty crazy. Totally different numbers. Jewish and English. Jewish ordinal. English ordinal. So just to end this video then. Showed the Queen of Hearts bit there with Valentine's. We live in the mirror. Queen's birthday. Or the mirror for the Valentine's bit. Through the looking glass, we live in the mirror. 2018 Jewish. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. All the best for next year.